are, or who you really are, is the holder of light. And the physical you is the projector of light through the mind. The physical you is the mind. So it depends. The light which actually you are the project. The physical you is the projector of your experience. You understand? The physical you, which is the physical mind, is the projector of your experience. What you are experiencing here has been projected by your mind. And this is the secret of light. Where light is restricted or compressed, it manifests, it materializes. So everything here which materializes outside here is out of restriction and compression of light through mind. When you are told you are experiencing your own reality, is that you are, the experience out here is projected by the mind. It is the Sheila. And that's why you are told that you are perfect the way you are, and nothing here is working against you. Everything is working for you. Because what you experience is a projection of your mind. It is the amount, it is that highest capability which you have to reflect that light which you are holding within. To reflect that light which you are holding within yourself, Sheila, is either you release it here fully or restrict it and then start blaming God. Because what you are experiencing is out of your own action of limiting and restricting the light. In short, physicality is the product of limiting and restricting the flow of light. So, when Jesus said, when the two becomes one, they shall tell this mountain, move and get casted to the sea. When the two becomes one, the physical you, which is the mind, and the physical mind and the higher mind, which is the light. The higher mind is the light. The lower mind is made of concepts. It can be fooled anytime. And the reason why we are experiencing things outside here is because we have plenty of light, but we are restricting the flow of light through a concept. Immediately you come up with a concept. A concept limits light. Any concept limits light through the mind. Any concept limits the light. It limits creation. It devolves. Any concept devolves you. Because you are infinite. Let me tell you one story. When God was creating, it was through the mind where he came with the concept that I can project light outward. That's why he formed the light. It is through the mind. Let there be light. It was a concept which limited him. Therefore, becoming to the omnipresence, to the lowest dimensions and densities. Through his concept, let there be light. He formed light. It was, light is what is pure essence, but let there. It was a concept that it has to appear in physicality. Let there be light. He formed it from within to outward. And then from this light, Sheila, this one light, everything else is created, Sheila. Everything else is created. From this one light, everything else is created. I form the light and create darkness. Sheila, darkness appears when there is obstruction or limitation of light. That's where shadows of darkness appears. Therefore, the physical reality is what darkness is. All concepts is what darkness is because they limit the light. Therefore, they create the light. When God says, when God says, I form the light and create darkness, is that darkness was created from the light. And darkness cannot be created because it has no energy by itself. It is passive. It has no energy because darkness is just but the absence of light. It has no energy. You can only create darkness through limiting of light or restricting of light. That is what concept does. Immediately you come up with the concept, there is a shadow. Sheila, immediately you put a concept in front of light, Sheila, there is going to be a shadow. Therefore, Sheila, this act of restricting light is what creates. Because God, after he formed light, he restricted it. One part of it, he restricted it only, and darkness was created. Therefore, things here to be created into physical realms, all things to be created here, there has to be some restriction or limitation of light, because all these things are within man. We are the holders of light. Everything is within us. Unless we restrict it, we will need it. It appears here, then we start seeking it outside here. Immediately you restrict the light, manifest outside. Immediately it manifests outside, it has vacated you within. Therefore you start seeking, running, chasing after that thing outside here. Because of your separation with that. That's why everyone is chasing after everything outside here. It's because of limiting ourselves. Limitations. Sheila, we are here to transcend limitations. You cannot transcend limitations with old concepts. Because concepts by themselves are limitations. Concepts are limitations because they are defining the reality which is ever changing. You cannot give a definition to a reality that is ever changing. You can never give a final definition on a reality that is ever changing. And that is what the physical reality is. Ever changing. Upo. So that is the only purpose of us being here. Sheila, when we are told that you are here just to be, Sheila, it means to be. While you are holding the light, Sheila, just be, reflecting that light. You are not here to manipulate anything. Sheila, you are here to experience life. This is what experiencing is. Sheila, experiencing something is allowing something to be what it is and take a ride on it, no matter or however it is. To experience that, no input. Sheila, there's no rebuking demons here and casting out demons here. You are here to experience life. Sheila, whatever you see outside here and experience, it is coded, it is energy. Sheila, the reason why things are materializing outside here, then instead chasing after them, is because we separate from them within. I told you. Therefore, everything outside here is coded with some energy. You just need to be here, to be. Whatever is happening crazy, Sheila, you just have to be and look. For everything to be seen, you just have to look. Everything here which is appearing physical, Sheila, you just have to look at it. Don't comment. Don't give it a meaning, just looking. Because just the looking itself, you are seeing that thing because of reflection of light. That light which reflects that thing. Then to your eyes, it brings you the remembrance that whatever is happening outside here is who you are. You are infinite. You lack nothing. All shit here, all good things happening here is who you are. These things are just here to bring us the remembrance, for us to understand that we are this, we are this. Sheila, the reason why we are experiencing turmoil is because we are denying, we are not allowing. Sheila, immediately you are not allowing something to be what it is, you experience it. It triggers you. Immediately you don't allow anything out, all things here and anything to be what it is. Your denial of allowing things to be what they are is what triggers you emotionally to experience that. Things are here to be acknowledged because that is who you are, the infinite you. It's very easy. I take a drama again. You have been put here to observe all things which you have separated with from within, Sheila. You are here to observe and know that I have separated with all this thing which is materializing outside of myself. Sheila, it is separation. It was the fall of man. It was the fall of man. It was, I always tell you that when you are born, it's like you have died somewhere. Because Adam and Eve were told, that day you shall partake of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. You shall surely die. Immediately you partake that one, knowledge of good and evil, you shall surely die. Sheila, there is no good or evil here. There is you. Whatever is happening outside of you, either good or evil, is you. If you partake on that, knowing of that this is good and this is evil, Sheila, you are surely dead. Upo? So that is the thing, Sheila. That is the thing. He gave minor drama. It's just to be in state of gratitude that thank you. This is crazy, but God says, in all things, give thanks. In all things, Sheila, there is a reason. Because nothing is working against you. Nothing is happening to you. Everything is happening for you. That's why all things here work together. Sheila, all things work together. All things. Not this or that. All things. If religious people knew this, that all things work together, Sheila, we'll will not be working with unforgiveness, hatred, separation, judgment, and this and that. Because we will be knowing that this is one of the old things that work together. Sheila, it can't be simpler as that. We are not reading our scriptures, but we can take them and beat them on people's head, calling them sinners. Sheila, today I said, a sinner who is becoming holy goes to heaven. And that holy man who never becomes holier goes to hell, because everyone is a sinner here.
That's right.
It's either you become holy, and if you think you are holy, become holier. Everyone has been brought here. They are observing with you. There is no sinner. They are observing. That is their capability of observing. No sinner. That's why a sinner who is becoming holy goes to heaven. But a holy man who is never becoming holier goes to hell. Because everyone has got to take that step. Either you are holy or a sinner. There is one step. If you are proclaiming yourself to be holy, know that there is a step. Immediately you think you are holier. You are holier. There is another step. You have to be holiest. Where you are, there's always a step ahead.
Yeah.
That is what many people do not understand. There is always a step. Wherever you are at each moment, there is always another step above that. Sheila, behold, I make all things new. At each moment, it means that there is a place you can step in the next step. And that step make you experience the new. You're becoming new. And to step into that space of the next step, Sheila, becoming new, be sure that the old must fall for the new to come in. Sheila, the old must fall, because the old are always against, and they shall always be against the new. Sheila, the old concepts shall always be against, always spiritual proven and scientific proven. Old concept will always be against and opposite of the new concept. Therefore, to embrace the new, the old must fall. Sheila, unlearning. Becoming new is, Sheila, behold, I make all things new. It is who you are. At each moment, come up with a new concept. Sheila, at each moment, you become with a new concept. Let me tell you one thing. Your experience outside here changes, becomes new to match that concept. Becomes new to match that level of light you have restricted. It drops in denseness, you start to see. Sheila, becoming new is not seeing denseness, is seeing now fading, things fading, now seeing clearer through the things. What is the theme of this, behind this? What is the theme behind this? It's not what is happening, it's what is the theme. Think clearer. Upo? So that
So
is
we can recreate our lives at any one moment.
Yeah?
We can recreate our lives at any one moment.
Yeah. That is what evolution is, Sheila. Making all things new is to evolve. At each moment. Sheila, if this physical reality, if you are told that this thing never changes, it should be eternal. It means that it should remain the same. From the moment it comes, it appears here, to eternity. It should not vacate at any moment. But concepts are not eternal. What is eternal is the light, which just is. You restrict it. What you project money, material, no matter how lowest it is light. If you let it loose to be bright, Sheila, no matter what it is light. This is what is eternal. It lives forever. It is unchanging. It is that which is yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Only the light is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. But let me tell you one thing. All concepts of God, tomorrow's concept is grander than yesterday's concept. Tomorrow's God is grander than yesterday's God. What is the same? Yesterday, today, and tomorrow is the light. Because it is that. No matter how it is restricted. Whatever will appear there is that. Sheila, if it is a dense shadow, Sheila, it is that. You are not seeing a shadow. You are seeing light restricted. Light limited.